folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game is going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. Finally throws it deep to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So, second down after the incompletion. Hand off to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. It's Gillian. Looking deep in the very first play. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Here comes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run in the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Throw to the running back in the flat. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense is starting out from the 40. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The ball is caught. Make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up the screen pass here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
For defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The Hurricanes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Gilliam. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
2nd down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Grab made by the tight end.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Miami. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
The RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Canes. A huge defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the toss and heads left. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Gets played on the out route. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
A pop pass on a jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Gilliam. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Gilliam. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Looking to throw again. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hand off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Takes a deep shot on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field. It's Gilliam. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football. They're
going to run it here. First time and more, he's still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. It's a toss to the left side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Gilliam. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That's a fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
And the Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. Fires it on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Going for his running back. Makes the catch in space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Gilliam. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Grinding away on the ground. Has it back to the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on fourth and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Takes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Gilliam. throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Breaks loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Chewing clock with the running game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
At the 14-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.